over there though?
That one?
Yeah, right out in the middle of that field. Look at him.
This one right here.
Yeah, that big one right there in the middle.
Is this the middle?
Yeah, that's the middle. By that tree.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at his rack. He looks like a big 9. Looks like about a big 9 or 10 pointer.
He's a 10 pointer.
He's a big deer, ain't he?
Wait. I'm looking at this
Look at
one.
that other one that just come out of the trees line. You see it over there? It's a little buck.
There's a little buck all the way over there.
Yeah, it's a big buck and a little buck. And then there's another one back there in the trees that's called a bachelor group.
Bachelor group?
Yeah, bachelor group.
Those do hurt you.
No, they won't.
Why? Why, Daddy?
Thumbs up.
Why they don't hurt the people?
They're just deer. What's up, folks? We are out here today, and we are going to be getting Peter and Callie's crossbow sighted in. We're going to be shooting at the target. As you can see right there, got a little blue dot on it. That way they can get an idea of where to be and everything. So we're going to get this thing on target, see if we can get it lined up, because we got 5 days until the opener of Kentucky's deer season. Let's get started. All right, so you're ready? All right, hold on. All right, so you're ready, right? Are you ready? Okay, make sure you put the crosshairs on the blue, right in the middle of the blue, and then when you're ready, you squeeze the target, okay? Make sure you put it on the blue. Look at that. You got it good. First shot wasn't bad, but it's a good start. Ain't that right, Peter? It's a good start. It's a good start. All right, shot number 2. Make sure you set it at the bottom of the blue, okay? Wherever the bottom is to you, brother, you're gonna have to line it up. Line it up straight, okay? Scoot up into it. Scoot up. Not yet. You just set it up there when you can. And then make it level. You're on the blue. All right. Set it back on the blue and make sure you get it right on top of on the bottom of the blue. Just take your time. That's a good shot.
Don't put it fall down.
I got it. You go ahead. Go check it out. I know, dude. That's a good shot. So, yeah, you did get the top, didn't you?
Is the top is the middle?
Yeah, so you hit it high lungs. So we want to put it right here, okay? So you got 2 shots side by side. So that means we know you're shooting in this group. So Daddy's going to go ahead and lower the crosshairs, and then you'll put it right there, okay?
And
then you can be done after we get it right in here, okay? All right, I clicked it down a little bit and everything. So hopefully now it'll be lined up. So let's get this cap back on, cock this thing, and get it shot again. Remember, just set your shoulder into it tight. Okay, put your shoulder into it tight. When you got it, just find the blue. Tell me when you're ready. All right, when you're ready, you just lay it in there, okay? Bro, that was a great shot, dude. Dude. That was a really good shot, Peter. Let's see. Brother, look at that, dude. That was awesome, dude.
got the heart right here.
Yeah, that's top heart and top lungs. So we always want to hit the top of the heart and the lungs because it cuts off all the main arteries coming into the heart.
You did
So,
it.
bro, you did it. All right, Sissy's turn. You ready, Sissy?
And I'm baby.
You're done now, brother. All right. Yeah. So now it's Callie's turn. Peter, high five.
No, get the money.
Callie, your turn. Now, I don't know what that was, but Callie now, she's a sharp shot. So
it's a head 5.
She's a sharp shooter. So I have no concerns right here in a second. She's probably going to bust it dead in the money here in just a second. So let's get to it.
Can I shoot me?
All right, you know what to do from here, sister. Don't put your finger on the trigger until you're ready. You know where your safe is, right?
Yeah, this.
Yeah, when you're ready, you click it forward.
What does F mean?
Huh?
What does F mean?
Fire. So you put it on the middle of the blue. And then when you're ready, you, of course, click your safety off. Always try to keep it level, like so.
What's green mean?
Green means safe, and then red means fire. All right, so when you're ready, huh? Just try to find your deer. Set that middle of the X directly into the blue, in the middle of the blue, and then when you're ready, click your safety forward, and then ready to go. All right, sissy. Show these boys all around the world what you can do. Hit a little left, but you was dead money in the middle. You have this. Check your shot. Go check your shot. Go. These two compete like crazy, so it's always a competition around here. So Callie, you definitely killed it, okay? So that is top heart lungs, and you caught it. So that's a dead deer, okay? So it's a great shot. We're gonna try to get right here, okay? All right, Callie's second shot. You ready, sister? All right, dead eye, let's see what you got. Remember, put it in the middle of the blue. Since you naturally, remember last year how Daddy told you you have a natural tendency to pull left? Remember that?
Yeah.
That means aim a little to the right of the blue. When you're ready, you click your safe and then you go, okay? Slowly. Look at that.
Mom, I did it.
She did a great job, didn't she? All right, Sissy, let's go. Let's see it. Let's see it, Peter. Smile. Cheese. Peter, cheese. All right, guys. Prego Mama, she coming.
Come on, Mama.
So that is about as good as it gets. That's perfect, dude. High five, Sissy. High five, Peter. So, target practice is complete, and I think everybody is deer slaying ready. What about you? Are you ready? Ready. Are you ready? All right, we'll check in a little bit. What is up, folks? Good afternoon. It is Monday, September the 8th, and I'm headed over to one of the properties that we hunt on. You guys may remember from last year that Peter shot his buck on, and so I'm headed back over to that property right now to put some feed out and everything. And this afternoon, when he gets out of school, we will be going and setting in the blind, and hopefully he can shoot his target buck. So I will see you guys in the woods. Alrighty, we have made it to the property and everything. So, oh, I'm excited to get this season kicked off. Hopefully, we can go ahead and get his deer down this evening. So, I think I've got everything in my pockets. Pretty sure I do. No, I gotta get the magic corn coat out and put it in my bag. Gotta love corn coat. Alrighty guys, so I gotta get 100 pounds of corn through the woods. So I'm going to put you guys up and I'll see you in just a second. Wind is sucking right that way. So hopefully it dies down this evening and hits this draw like it normally does and sucks back out down towards the main access point. So I'm gonna clear a couple trees and branches over here at his blind, as you can see right there. I'm gonna clear a couple trees out of that shooting lane, and then I'll be back in just a second. Looks pretty good. So now we're gonna go around the backside of this tree and go down towards the scrape and check it real quick. So you guys might remember that tree from last year. It was standing straight up over there, and right back on the other side of this tree is where he actually shot his deer and everything. And my mock scrape that I used last year, that they were all hitting all the bucks on this property, were right there on the other side of that tree, but we can't get to it now because the tree crushed it all. So it's a lot closer shot now, maybe 15 yards of a shot rather than shooting 30 yards last year, but it still works. So it'd just be an easier shot for him. So anywho, let's drop over the hill. They're already rubbing their velvet off. This property right here fires up in September. The second week of September, it really turns on. And I got a lot of mature bucks that show up on this property because I got a ton of doe on this property. And they start showing up, making their rounds, checking the doe group and everything. So I can see where they have been using this point of access with this tree falling down, how it's really kind of pinched them down on that other side and right behind it here. So that still is going to make really great access screening cover for us when we're coming in, because if they're down in here looking up, they can't see us get into the blind and stuff, which is awesome. So I've got some giant white oak fee trees right here. And I've got droppings all under this tree. I mean, there's droppings everywhere over here. And they'll use this tree as season prolongs. Let's see. Can't really tell. If they've been actively touching anything yet, but they could be using the licking branch and stuff already, which we're not going to fool with it. We're just going to doctor it up a little bit and then leave it be and let them do their thing. So between this stuff, Branch Boss, and Deer Pimp lures and attractants, by far the only way to go. I get more deer on camera because of these products, Branch Boss and Deer Pimp, than anything else. Deer Pimp is bottled here in Kentucky. And then this one's Rusty Johnson's out of Arkansas, if I ain't mistaken. And but yeah, this works 1,000%. If you want to see deer on your property that you've never seen, any buck in the area will come and hit this scrape because of this. I'm not kidding. It's not a fluke. It's not a gimmick. It works. Now to activate it. Alright, now it's time to get this camera set up and we will be ready to roll. Alright, should be ready to roll. So, when I come to access this spot, I will come in through the bottom down here and sneak up right around in there. Right in those big white oaks, that little patch of white oaks right there, there's a bunch of forked ones. And I'll sit up in there in my saddle. That way my scent dumps right down into that and just sucks back out and everything. So this property's really hard to hunt if you don't have the right wind, especially down here in these bottoms. Because right now it's slinging up there towards bedding right now. But that's the wind we have right now and the thermals during this daytime hour. So, but anyway, let's get back to the truck. All right, we made it back to the truck. So it's about noon now. And the kids get out in just a little bit. So as soon as they get out of school, we will be trying to get into the woods. Me and Lake will try to get into the woods. So hopefully we can get it done. Hopefully the wind switches up a little bit this evening, because right now it's not too ideal. But I have two separate spots that we can hunt with several different targets. This area, and then there's a whole other area that we go and hunt and everything. So hopefully though this one pans out, because this one's just, it's really good. So anywho, I will check y'all back in just a little bit.
You had a great day, Dad.
Good. That's really good. Well, hi Salsa. Hi. How are you doing? Did you have a good day? So we got the side guy from school. Now we're headed to go get Peter. And then we are going to try and get into the woods. So I haven't quite decided on where we're going to go yet this evening. So we will figure that out momentarily. Got it? Put your seatbelt on. All right, dudes. Me and Peter are headed out to go shoot a buck, or shoot a deer rather. And if he wants to shoot the buck that comes in, then he can shoot it. We're going to give him the choice, of course, as always. If he agrees that he wants that deer particularly, then we will shoot it. So we will see you guys in the woods. Are you ready? Yeah. Good. Alright, we're here, dude. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get into the blind. As you can hear, people are mowing, which is great for us coming in. Concealed cover. So, just another day in the neighborhood. All right, we're going to jump in here. Alright guys, it's 5:30 and we are completely set up. Everything is ready to go. Got the cameras up, got it all going. Crossbow set up, the bog pot is ready to roll. Peter's ready to roll. And now we are officially deer hunting for season 2025. Gonna get a big buck. So, alright, let's get to hunting. As you guys can see there, we have a doe just right over the hill. So I'm sure she'll work her way over here, but we're not shooting does tonight. So hopefully we get this buck over here. It gives us an opportunity. We can get a shot on it. But it's pretty cool. Not even 6 o'clock yet. We've already got a deer on top of us. We've only been here maybe 20 minutes, if that. But let's see what else shows up. Now shoot him. Put it right there on his heart and shoot him. When you're ready, put it on him, Peter. Squeeze the trigger, baby. You gotta hurry. Put it on his heart. Good job, Bubba. Good job. Okay. Shh. Oh, he's hot. Alright, dude. Good job. You did it, bro. Okay. Alright, you see our arrow? Okay.
I've never seen any before.
Good job, dude.
Did I show in the heart?
I think you did. We're gonna check the footage real quick, okay?
Is it the middle?
We're gonna make sure, okay? Daddy's gonna go back on the footage and we'll look at it, okay? Great job, bro. You got him. Alright. That's your biggest buck ever, bro. What about that? Alright, we're gonna have to give him time, okay? Okay. Alright, guys, that was great, as you guys just seen there. Alright, take your seat. That was a good 8-pointer right there. And that all worked out perfect. And, Peter, what you saying about that, dude? That was awesome, bro. You got your big buck. We just gotta make sure we can find it, okay? So what we're gonna do is Daddy's gonna look at the footage, and then we'll make sure the shot was good, and then we will go and find your deer, okay? Because he ran that way, and we gotta make sure it did good, okay? All right, guys, we're gonna replay this footage real quick and check it and make sure it went well, and then we'll be right back. That was awesome, bro. What about it, bro? That was a big buck, wasn't it? Dude, that was awesome. Alright, let's make sure our footage is good, okay? Dude, I can't believe that big buck came in here. Can you believe that? Let's watch. Oh, you smoked his onion, bro. You got him, puppy. Oh my God. You dusted his onion, bro. Oh. Peter, you just busted his tail. Alright, guys, we reviewed the footage and he absolutely smoked that thing. So I would have to say that deer is dead right over the hill here. He straight heart punched and double lunged it easily. So we're gonna go ahead and leave everything in the blind, and we're gonna make our way to find blood and everything, and then try to see if we can't find that deer. So we're gonna go get our arrow, check blood, everything like that, and then we're gonna go try to find the deer. So we'll be right back in just a second. Alright, we got out of the blind. It did go that way. Let's try to be quiet, okay? Alright, we got out of the blind. It was standing right about here. Oh no, it was right there. That's where he kicked. 3-meal kick. See right there, Peter? There's your arrow right back there. Oh yeah, that's Smoke City, dude. That thing is painted red. Dude. Alright. Oh. There's our arrow. Here, hold the camera for Daddy. Crawl over.
I just smoked that.
Yeah, look at me. That is straight lung and heart. Oh yeah, that's smoked deer. That's lit. That's straight heart and lung all day long. Alright, we're gonna leave that here. I'll leave this all here. Everything. Oh, we gotta find blood, okay? Hold on, take your time, take your time. We gotta find blood. Well, if we go fast, then we might lose blood trail. We know he went this way. Let's try to find some blood. Hold on.
The deer was right there.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a 7 point.
Yeah, you shot your big 7 right there last year, didn't you? Hold on, take your time. He ran down this way, but Daddy's just double checking, okay? All right, we're having, oh wait. No, I thought that was blood. All right, we're having trouble finding blood right now. And I know it was a good shot. He absolutely hammered that thing. So, let us find some good blood first, and then we'll be right back. I'll be doggone looking for blood, and I find a shed. Yeah, I know. Daddy just found a shed. Oh, Daddy sees something. Hold on. Let's see if we can go find your deer, okay?
Oh my gosh,
I think we found some blood over here. So, Peter, that's an antler that's from last year. An antler shed come off of a buck. They shed their antlers. All right, let's go see if you can find blood. Go down through there and see if you can find a deer. Yeah, we're going to take you home. Keep on walking. What do you see? What do you see? Let's see. Is that, what is that? Is that your buck? Dude. Hey. What'd you do? Bro. Come over here and look. Pick his head up. Come over here and pick his head up. Bro. That's just where the blood come out. Hold his head up. Bro. Peter, what'd you do, bro? Did you get you a big buck? Dude, look how many points he has. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 pointer. Dude. That is awesome, bro. I'm so proud of this kid. This kid is 7 years old and has killed 2 good bucks. And that's your biggest one to date, ain't it? Dude, what about that, Peter? Give me a big smile. Dude, that is awesome. You did so good. Well, guys, Peter's big buck quest. Last year, you shot your deer on November the 3rd, didn't you?
Yeah.
And this year, you shot it on September the 8th. You're the first one to kill a deer out of the Seek First family this year. What about that? You killed a deer before Daddy did.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Did I shoot it good?
You should look how good you shot it, bro.
Did you shoot it hard?
You shot it right dead in the heart, bro. You absolutely hammered that thing. What about it?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
All right. You ready to get this thing up and out of the woods?
Yeah.
All right. Fist bump the camera. Whew. All right. I've drug this thing back up to where we was. So I called reinforcements. My cousin James is on his way. Come and help us get it out of here. He's bringing the deer cart and everything. And we're gonna go ahead and get all of our stuff loaded up, get the truck pulled all the way up to the top, and then slowly make our way back over there. So once again, Peter, great job, brother. Knuckles. This is victory lane right here, buddy. Walking out with meat in the truck. Guys, get your kids outdoors. Your kids are not a burden. They make the enjoyment that much better when you see their little eyes light up and you see that adrenaline dump right into their chest. I wouldn't have it any other way. I could kill the biggest deer in my life, but it never amounts to when my kids have shot their deer. So get your kids outdoors and you won't regret it. Oh, success. We're gonna go grab the deer cart and then we will be back to get this joker out of the woods. All right, folks, I forgot to pull the camera out when James showed up, but we have gotten back to the book. We're all right here. We're about to ratchet strap this thing up to the cart and get it out of here. So, as always, we appreciate James' love and support for always coming and helping us. So
we're smarter this time, though. We got us a dolly.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get this thing loaded up, and then we'll meet y'all at the truck. All right, we have made it back to the truck, and we are now going to get it loaded up and get to the house. Oh. Into the back of mine. As always, thank you, James,
for
coming and helping us. If it wasn't for him, I'd still be dragging, just so y'all know. But I'd have probably quartered it up, to be honest. It said, forget dragging. So anywho, we love James. We appreciate James. We'll see you next time.
Hopefully you can return a favor in a couple weeks.
I definitely will. Love you. Be careful. What y'all doing?
We're excited.
All right, Peter, let's show him your buck, bro.
This is my pussy.
All right, turn it off.
What'd you get, Lakey? You did?
Have you?
What kind of deer?
6.
What?
Come here, come here, come here.
No way.
Bum, bum.
What was Sissy?
Hers was just a 12, wasn't it?
It's butt cheek.
Oh, look how big he is. That's awesome, Lakey.
All right, guys, we have made it back home. We're tired. Peter, are you tired? Huh?
No.
No, you jacked, ain't you? What about you, sissy? Peter, come tell everybody good night, okay? All right, guys, we have our work cut out ahead of us. Appreciate you guys for sticking around this long. If you haven't already, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below to help this algorithm boost and give Peter a big congratulations. And everyone, be sure, hit that little bell notification to stay up to date with all the news and updates and new videos that are dropping. You do not want to miss Seek First 2025. This season is a one to remember.